Hello dear students, once again welcome you on your online classes. Dear students, in today's video we are going to discuss the poem Voice of the Rain. In last two video I have discussed you the central theme, central idea of the poem, and in the second this is third video of this poem, right? The video are being made in a very small of time so that you can easily memorize, you can easily revise it, right? Okay, so this is third part, and in this part we are going to have stanza wise explanation of the poem Voice of the Rain, right? If you have not seen the previous two video of this poem, then you can please check in the playlist of class 11th of my channel, and there you will get easily, you can get this poem, the details. So please see that also. If you have not seen this, then you should watch that first, because that will give you an idea, and here then you can understand it better. Or if you have seen, then you can start this also, right? So let's start without wasting the time. I'm going to give you explanation of this poems, line wise, stanza wise, word wise, each and everything I will tell you related to this poem, right? So let's start. Voice of the Rain, poem written poem, and the poem start with the line. Before I start you explaining this one by one, I would like to give a little explanation regarding this poem. See, this poem is about rain and communication between the poet. There are two person, you can say. One, the rain, which has been personified here. Rain has been personified here. So rain, and there is a communication between rain and poet. Poet has asked a question to the rain that who are you, and the whole poem is the reply which poet got from the rain, right? And so let's go one by one and see first line. The poem start with and who art thou. Thou means you, means whose art you are, or means who is your creator, or who has created you, right? Said I to the soft falling shower, means poet is saying in the first line of the poem, poet is telling that I have asked to the poem that who are you, or whose art you are, or whose creation you are, means who has created you. This question has been asked by the poet to the poem, to the rain, to the droplet, to the soft falling shower of the rain. And you know what, which is strange to tell, and the poet is further telling you that he's going to tell you a very strange thing that he get in the form of reply. Give me and reply, as here translated. Poet is telling the thing I'm going to tell you in the next line of the poem, that is the reply which I get from the rain, when I ask this question that who are you, or whose creation you are. And poet is telling that I got surprised, which is strange to tell. Which is strange to tell means it is a very strange thing. If you will also feel when I will tell you, right? As I felt when I got this from the rain. Now third line, see, I hope this is clear. See, I am the poem of the earth. Who said? Rain droplet, rain shower told to the poet that it is a poem of the earth, and said the voice of the rain. What voice of the rain said? Means the rain to give reply to the poet question that who are you. The rain replied that I am poem of the earth. What rain reply? I am the poem of the earth, and said the voice of the rain, eternal. Eternal I rise, impalpable out of the land. And eternal means ever. Eternal means anything that exists ever. Impalpable means that cannot be touched. Means the rain told to the poet that I created, I am internal, and I created in such a form that you cannot touch me, or no one can touch me. From where I generated, from out of the land and the bottomless sea. The rain replied to the poet that I am eternal, and I am the poem of the earth, and I have been created from the land and the bottom of the sea in a form of such a form that no one can touch. Means which form it was? It is a vapor form. It is the gaseous form that nobody can touch me. So in the first 4.5 line, first stanza, in the first 4 line of this of the poem, but the poet has given a reply to the question of the poet that who are you, or whose creation you are. The poem told to the poet that it is the poem of the earth. Poem of the earth means poem of the earth in the sense you can consider as a source of happiness of the earth, right? And it also replied that I have been created from the land and the bottomless sea in such a form that can't be touched, means in a form of vapor. The explanation is here also. This explanation I have given directly. Here also I have written explanation so that you can take the screenshot and you can go through this. Okay, if you forget this. See, in above line explanation, in the above line, the poet asks the soft falling shower, "Who are you?" To which the rain replied in a very strange state manner. The rain said that it was the poem of the earth and it rose continuously from the land and the bottomless ocean in the form of vapor. What rain replied that it has been created from the land and the bottomless sea in the form of vapor. I hope this much clear. Now let's go to the second stanza. And upward to heaven whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same I descend to leave the drought and atomics dust layer of the globe, and all that in them without me were seed only, latent, unborn. What in the next line poem is telling, this is also the part of the answer which is given to the poet by the poem. Upward to heaven in the sea. Here poem told, rain told that I formed from the land and the bottom, and then where I go in the form of vapor, then I upward to heaven, then I move to upward to heaven. Heaven in the here means here sky, towards the sky whence vaguely formed. Vaguely means very, when lots of vapor get condensed, lots of vapor get condensed and very big in form and turn all together change, and then change into, and yet the same I decide. And after that what happened, when vapor get condensed at a certain temperature, then what happened, then it change in the form of a droplet, then it change in the form of droplet, and yet the same means whether it is vapor or whether it is water or rain droplet, both are same. And I descend to see, I descend means to come down, to leave the drought. Leave the drought means a dry area, waterless area, atomics and dust layer of the globe, and then I come down from the sky in the form of a rain droplet to remove all the drought, all the dust and impurity from this globe. Globe means from the earth. I hope this much clear. Let's go ahead. And all that in them without me were seeds. What poem rain told to the poet, that all that in them in the sense all the creature, all the seeds, and which are on the ground are just a seed, not having life without me. They are latent, unborn. They are latent and born means the raindrop put life in these, in the seed, or the seed which are existing, which are on the ground, on the earth, which is waiting for the rain to come and to feel the life. So rain is what? Rain is telling that it is a life giving, it is a source of life on the beautiful planet earth, right? See the explanation. These are the difficult word I have written here, so if you are willing, you can just stop the video and just memorize it, or you can note down. You can make also note with that if you have not make note from school side, right? Now see this explanation here. The rain tells the poet that it rises upward toward the sky in the form of vapor, where it changes its form. Where it changes its forms, condense into water droplet. Yes, rain told further that first I get formated at the land and the bottomless sea, and then from there I move up to the sky, and in the sky I get condensed. And I think you people all know that water cycle process. So you people are clear. When a vapor goes up, then it at a certain temperature it get condensed and to change into water droplet, and then it come down. It also says that although it form great change, it still remain the same. The rain comes down to the vast drought and provide water, and then after it come in the form of a rain and droplet to the ground, it also washes away the dust and small particles from the earth's surface. And the seed inside the earth grow into a plant, and the seed inside the earth grow into the plant because of the water provided by the rain. It gives life to the seed. It gives life to the seed. I explained you already. Now come to the third stanza. See, I hope this much clear. If any doubt, you can write in the comment box. I'll tell you. I will definitely answer your problem. See, and forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it, for the song is swing from its birthplace, and after fulfillment wandering rocked unrocked duly with love return. In the next third stanza, Rain is telling that and forever by day and night, and I used to come, what I used to come on the earth, I used to scatter sour day and night, and I give back life to my own origin, and I after sour this water droplet add a life to all the to my own origin. My own origin means to the earth where rain get formed, to my own origin, and make pure and beautify it, and I just beautify it and purify it also, for the song is swing from its birthplace. After fulfillment wandering, and after doing my task, after completing my task, what is the task? After quenching the thirst, after purifying the land and give germinating the seed and beautifying the grassland, I just what I wander rocked and unrocked duly with love and return. Now let's see the explanation here. The rain says that that by day and night it provides life and care in enrichment and water to the place from where it originated. The rain keeps enhancing the beauty and the purity of the earth by preparing a life cycle for itself again. See, the rain is like a song that originated from the birthplace, and just like the heart of the singer and travels to fulfill the earth's needs and wonder, it finally comes back to the place from where it originated. Whether it is ruined or not, it returns to the original position with a lot of love to its birthplace. Means this part I have kept it so that you can stop it and you can go through that also one, and you can understand it better, right? So this is the explanation of the poem. Now of the stanza of this poem. Okay, now we'll see the literary device, means figure of speech used in this poem. Figure of speech used in this poem, because sometimes figure of speech is also asked, and so you must know that which figure of speech are used here. Personification is used here in the first line only. In the first line of the poem, personification figure of speech is used. One first, whose art thou? This is, if I be asked which figure of speech is here, this is apostrophe. This is apostrophe, right, in first line. And if it, and I am the poem of the earth, if it is asked which figure of speech, so personification. What is personification? When a non-living object is behaving like a living. See, personification, the poet used non-living things as a living thing. So in personification figure of speech, what happened? Non-living treated like a non-living is having all the quality of living. So personification is here. So I am the poem of the earth, said the voice of the rain. Rain cannot speak, but it is speaking in the poem. So in this line, personification figure of speech, right? Metaphor, an indirect comparison between the quality of different things. I am the poem of the earth. Rain is being compared to the poem. What is metaphor? Metaphor, figure of speech, so comparison between two objects which are not having a single point common. For example, I am the poem of the earth. Rain is telling itself as a poem of the earth. This is a totally mismatch comparison, but even it is done here. So figure of speech, metaphor. Hyperbole. Hyperbole means when any normal statement is exaggerated with the exaggerated. For example, see in this poem, bottomless sea, all sea are being measured, right? Even the deepest sea, we know which one is the deepest. So we cannot say that any sea is bottomless, right? There is a bottom. So but here bottomless is used. So which figure of speech is here in this word? Hyperbole. Imagery is also. What is imagery figure of speech? In imagery figure of speech, poet used imagination, highly imagination, imagery, visual description of something. Soft falling shower. Soft falling shower is what? Is a imagery figure of speech. So I hope clear that these four figure of speech, personification, metaphor, hyperbole, and imagery plus apostrophe has been used in this poem, Voice of the Rains. So and that's all, dear students. See you in next video with the question answer based on this poem. I will be uploading, and you will be getting it soon. So till then, you keep watching, keep studying. Good luck. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and like and share as well. with your friend. So thank you so much. Goodbye and good luck.
अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल and press the bell icon so that you can get latest notification of my every video.